So hello guys, I just want to give a very brief trade idea on GBPUSD, and so I'm just gonna go ahead and start with the daily. And I've seen a lot of people telling me that we may be selling, and yeah, it looks like we may be selling, but just bear with me for a second, yeah. So as you can see, price, as you can see, we broke structure to the upside. For those who follow supply and demand concepts, you can see clearly that we have broken structure to the upside, and this is where we did it. Price broke structure to the upside, and so far we've been in this deeper pullback. All right, we've been making this very deep pullback, coming into what? Coming into these demand zone right there. And once we tapped into that demand zone, and this demand zone was created on what, November 1st, yeah, 2023. So, and you, as you can see, price tapped into it, and we are getting that nice reaction. So we have that on a swing structure level. We have that price made that deep pullback, and right now we may see that being the genesis of this move. All right, targeting what? Targeting this daily high. All right, daily swing high, and that is why you can see this curve illustrating exactly that. Okay, so we have that. That is something that we may need to consider while while trading this currency. I know it seems like we are in this very nice and established bearish trend, but it's also good to consider where we are, or where the price is, or where the price is coming from. All right, so we are coming from this deeper daily demand block, and that may be the genesis, or that may be the start of that of that that may be the start of the bullish trend forming. All right, so now with that in mind, it's also good to also pay attention to where we are. Price is now at this daily supply block. All right, so we may also see some bearish pressure coming into the market. Right, so you can see the last time, which was last week, we tapped into it very nicely, and then you can see the reaction that we got. All right, and I think we need to delete that. You can see the reaction that we got. Price came into these now. What? These are the that demand zone right there. um, and that is what we are reacting from, or that is what is giving this market a lot of power to push. So we may see right now, I think it's very important to just stay clear of the market, and that is what I've indicated on my notes. All right, that the daily internal structure remains bearish, and until price breaks the internal protected high, we continue looking for selling opportunities. So at this point, until we break this internal high, I think it is safe to say that we may continue looking for those selling opportunities. But at this point, I will stay clear. I will stay clear of the market until I get a clear directional bias. Now, it's also important to note that this is the second time our daily supply zone, which is this one, is being retested, or is getting retested. And until we get a nice and strong clearance away from that supply, we may want to stay clear of this market. So basically what that means is that this is the second time that we are seeing the market actually coming to retest this zone, and until we get that nice clearance away from this zone, I would advise just stay clear of this market, because right now we are stuck in between. Right, we are stuck in between those buyers, the buy buyers and the sell buyers. So we don't have, as for me, I don't have a clear directional buyers as of yet. So now moving on to the 4 hours. So this is the 4 hours. As you can see, the 4 hours, we broke the 4 hours swing structure is bearish, but and also it's also good to note that the internal was also bearish until yesterday, where we broke that structure to the upside. So in my notes, I have noted that the swing is bearish and the internal is bullish. Now we gapped to the downside on Monday and immediately reversed. So we gapped down, all right? As you can see, we gapped down, and then immediately that happened, we reversed that trend. So breaking the internal structure to the upside, and this caused an internal trend change. So you can see the internal structure of the 4 hours has already changed. Now we are no longer looking for those selling opportunities. We are looking for that for the buys. So this aligns perfectly with what we saw on the daily swing structure, and also it could be a sign that the overall trend may be changing from bearish to bullish. So now after the BOS, now I'm talking about this BOS. We of course expect a pullback, but from where? All right. So this is the first zone, and if we go to the 1 hour, this is the defined zone. As you can see, we've already tapped into it. This is where we got that trend change. Now we've already tapped into that zone, and right now what we are expecting is for that nice pullback, at least into the 50% of this zone. Okay. So that would be one of the places or one of the zones that I'm looking to sell from, and then the other one would be this. Remember, this is the 4 hours that we saw the market reacting off from last week. This was the zone that caused that massive sell-off. Yeah, so we may see these zones, even this high, being or acting as inducement. Okay, we may see these zones acting as inducement for this zone. So, and we may get something of the sort. Let me just draw it that for you. You may get a reaction from there, and then something of the sort. So something of the sort may happen. All right, I'm just waiting to see what will happen. Okay, I'm just waiting to see what will happen. Also, it's also important to note that we also have this zone. Okay, it's also important to note that we have this zone right there, and price may be may react from that zone also. It's good to pay attention to that. Okay. So right now, until, remember what I just said, until we get a nice clearance off of this zone, until we get that nice clearance, okay, until we get that nice clearance, I may want to. I'm choosing to stay out of this market because at the moment I don't have a clear. But everything points to, you know, to a sell. All right, the fact that the daily internal structure is selling, and also the fact that we've broken structure to the upside on the 4 hour internal, and we expect that pullback also that supports some sales into for this week. Now going into next week, okay, I don't know, I expect to see some kind of a bullish now pressure coming into the market. So that is it. That is it. And as you can see, the market is actually respecting these bullish order block, right? Order blocks. It respected this one, causing that massive buy, leaving behind these demand zone. So we may see the market actually coming into that and also respecting it to cause the other the continuation leg of that bullish pressure. So that is my update regarding GBPUSD. Yeah, let me know in the comments what you think about this. Yeah, if you are more of a picture guy, I will also publish them pictures. Okay. Yeah, until next time, see ya.